Hi everyone, I am back with another animation video, and this is another one of my favorite. So there's this effect that is known as the pulse effect. So do you see how your heart keeps on beating? Similarly, I like to add this pulsing animation to make my buttons feel like they are growing bigger and then goes back to its original state. Now, I know this sounds confusing, but you will understand what I mean when I show you the animation. All right, so let's go to the first step is I have my button here, and so I want to make this button move. I want to add the pulse feeling to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, drag this raw HTML element right below the button, and then I'm going to click on it. And then referring back to this document, I'm going to look for the pulse effect code. So here it is. This is the pulse effect. I'm going to copy this code, and I'm going to go ahead and copy it here. All right, there we go. Then I'm going to replace the button ID here. So we go back to our editor, click on the button. At the very bottom, you'll find the ID. So you scroll down, copy the ID, and go back to your code. All right, I'm gonna replace it here. All right, and then here you are telling System.io that this animation will last for 2 seconds. If you want it to last more, you can always increase this to, let's say, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's totally up to you. And then over here, we're just defining our animation and the steps that it's going to take. So first of all, the button will be at its original size, and then it's going to feel like it grew a little bit before it goes back to its original state, right? So this is pretty interesting, and you're going to see it here. So click save, and you should see it right now. There we go. Do you see the button is slightly becoming bigger and then goes back to its original state? Or maybe the color is blue, so maybe you can't really see it clearly. Let me pick another color. Okay, let's change the color here. Let's pick this one. There we go. I think you can see it clearly now that the button, it actually is, it seems like it's growing, it's beating, and it's going back to its original size. All right, so that's how you give the pulse effect to your buttons. You can add it on other elements as well, but I think the pulse effect looks better on a button. So the code is in the captions below. You can always copy it and paste it in your funnel. And I hope you like this. If you want access to more animations, I have the document here where I have my top 30 animation codes, and I keep on updating this with more codes that I try in my funnels. So if you want access to this document, the link is below the caption, and the link is also in the first comment. So check it out, and I hope you guys like this video. If you have any other questions, or if you want me to do another video on any animation that you like, just let me know in the comments. All right, take care and see you in the next video.